Hello everyone, this is a recipe for baked zucchini parmesan, and you can pause the video here for a list of ingredients or check out our website at boardingaxekitchen.com for the full written recipe. Using one medium zucchini, we'll start by washing it and trimming the ends off before it's sliced in half and then sliced in half again, giving us four sections that we're going to score about halfway down the zucchini in a crosshatch pattern. Now, this probably doesn't actually do anything, but I'm going to pretend that this helps the steam get in there to more evenly cook the center and gives us more surface area for our sauce to coat later. We'll also slice some onions. I had to use a few of them because all of mine were pretty small. I'll also chop up some garlic for later while our pan's preheating on the stove. Next, I just like that sizzle noise. We have a hot cast iron pan preheated with some cooking oil in the bottom that we're going to add our zucchini skin side up to and cook until it starts to develop a sear on the outside of it, just like a steak would. You can see that it's started to develop some color and is becoming soft. Our hatch marks are more pronounced, and we'll flip them over to cook on the other side now. When they're cooked most of the way through, set the zucchini aside, and with a little bit more oil in our pan, we'll add in our onions and some salt and cook until they become soft and start turning golden on the edges. Once the onions start changing color, it's time to add the diced garlic with another pinch of salt. I could have added some more oil to the pan here, but I had an extra knob of butter laying around, so I said, why not, and used that instead. Then I tossed this around for just another minute until the whole house started to smell like garlic. And if you enjoy an ode to garlic bouquet, give us a like and follow. I'd appreciate it. Next, we'll stir in a can of diced tomatoes and just a little bit of tomato puree and cook it down until it becomes thick and chunky like a salsa. And once that happens, we'll nestle our little zucchini boats into the pan, skin side down so that the slash marks we cut into them are facing up at us. We're going to pour some tomato puree over the top of the boats and use a spoon to spread it all around and make sure it works its way down into all those nooks and crannies. Then into the oven that we hopefully remembered to preheat for just a few minutes to reduce some of that moisture and start to concentrate our puree. When it comes out of the oven, we're going to hit it with some Italian seasoning and spoon a mixture of half seasoned breadcrumbs and half Romano and Parmesan cheese over the top. You can also add extra seasonings here such as paprika, onion, garlic powder, black pepper, chili flakes, or whatever. To finish it off, we'll top it with some handfuls of mozzarella cheese. I like to put about 90% of the cheese on top, sprinkle some more seasonings, and then add the rest of the cheese so that the seasoning gets baked into it and doesn't become burnt and crispy just sitting right on top. Visually, I like to finish the top with some more green so it gets another sprinkle of basil or parsley or whatever I happen to have laying around. I'm not usually big on vegetarian dishes, but this one is an accidental surprise that I happen to enjoy. And it's one that I'm hoping we'll be able to cook for the food shelf if we get a bumper crop of zucchinis coming this year.
And here we go. Now, this is something that's really important to get. You should be able to cut all the way through with just your fork, right? It should be relatively fork tender. You scoop it up, but things here is we have sauce here and we have sauce here, and that serves to balance our little boat. It nestles in and just sauce just hugs everything in there.
Anyway, I'll stop scaring the wildlife with my good looks, and I hope you get the chance to give zucchini parm a shot someday.